Alright, y'all. I know it's been a while. Bullshit with your boy Raging Bull. Welcome back to the Bullpen. How y'all doing? I know it's another new game that I probably gonna stream a few times and then just play on my own. Biomutant. Boy, has this game been getting a lot of mixed reviews. A lot of people seem to like it, but they don't like all of it. Unfortunately. You know, a lot of people think it's just, not enough to the open world. It's not, some people say that, it's not enough variety in movesets for the combat. You know, a lot of the missions and stuff just kind of seems just, drawn out too long for no reasons. Who cares? I know that when I'm going to play this, I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to have fun. And that's what I always do.
Welcome
so let's get into it. Good old medium. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Encode your DNA.
Okay, let's move the camera already. Upper left. Why don't we just take the camera off for right now? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, Primal is a nimble, developed, anthropomorphic breed. Okay, a hybrid with a gene mutation making them nimble and dexterous at the cost of lesser development. Dun the leaves develop anthropomorphic breed and have a suit that compensates the lack of mental powers and physical strength. Rare choices as only road brain and hybrid. Okay, so even doing a strong, making it out for both people. Okay. Highlight of the genitals. Highlight the gene mutation makes them extremely tough and resilient. Fit. Highly evolved mind. The power of key with amplifies their psionic output. Original. Definition of our life evolutionary lineage design were formed routines that dominated over function. Mm. Uh, Fuck it, I'm gonna go immersion. I mean, actually, no, I don't want to go shit. Like that intelligence and like my next one's gonna be immersion.
Define your genetic structure.
I'm getting a new one of them. You had that one. So you can have that one. So you can start your what's the name? Somebody gave it to me. I'm gonna give it to you.
What?
That cloth top, that top part of the cloth.
What, the whole altar or what?
No, I'm taking everything off. I got a new cloth part, the cloth part. I got a new cloth part. You can have that one since somebody gave it to me. Like you don't throw them away, you give it to the next person.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I just had, I just ordered all the stuff for that.
Choose a genetic resilience.
I'm gonna keep the resistance either.
Choose your first style. Pick your
Yes, I
main
thought
color.
about. Oh shit. Guess it kind of don't matter when this stuff straight black like that. So, yeah.
Choose your detail color.
I'll be straight black on black. God damn it. No, it should go white on white.
Pick your main color.
Nah. Black.
Choose your detail color. Pick a class.
Okay.
Command Sentinel. Saboteur. Psyfreak. Commando. Deadeye.
Wait a minute. Where's my? Isn't it like another one I'm supposed to be able to choose?
Sabot Commander. Deadeye. Commando. Deadeye. Commando. Psyfreak. Commando. Saboteur. Sentinel. Sabot Psyfreak.
Okay, Side Freak and Sentinel. I mean, that's Saboteur. I could have sworn Mercenary supposed to been up there. I'm a little bit pissed. I don't know why the fuck my shit ain't fucking working when it's supposed to. What the fuck? Oh my fucking god. But it's cool. It's fucking cool. Oh, shit. Music. Thank you. Come on, got the Side Freak on this.
Saboteur. Psy Commando. Psyfreak. Saboteur. Psyfreak.
Since you want to go there and look so bad, might as well.
Psyfreak chosen. Good choice. Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun. We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice or simply stop living. But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
Always about that freedom and that loyalty. Although I like doing bad, but we're gonna go with freedom
Let
and
me
loyalty on
introduce
this one.
myself. I'm the light and bright side of you, or your inner voice to be precise, an echo of balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
Seems more like you're being light-headed if you ask me, but you'll come around eventually.
But what comes around goes all the way back around. So, it's better to stick to your instincts. You can't fight what's in your nature.
In your nature, and here I was hoping we'd be all about natural selection, survival of the strongest, and so forth. If that's not instinct, then I don't know what is.
Natural selection is all about evolution and progress. And as soon as there's enough light, darkness will
Right is always right. Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others. Do you remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger.
What the fuck? Oh.
You better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story.
Well, okay. Decent little start. As we run away like little beaches.
This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes.
Really? The fuck?
The predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of life started to die. The oil sludges everywhere. To most, it only means death, but some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways. Nice shot.
Okay, guys. That's good for me. Yeah, you big bitch.
That's a good find. .21 gigawatts. Those are the kind of things you need.
Bill, this thing got no lactose in it?
Nigga, I got my own right here. I don't know.
Yo, 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 yo.
Blakey, eggs and bacon. What's up, bruv? Welcome back to the bullpen. Oh, sounds good.
Thinking I'm dying for days, lol. Stress and oak taking over my life will now been hyperware of my breathing for days. It's so fucked.
Oh man, you can't be stressing out like that, bro. You definitely don't want to do that. Damn, son. That's how you feel? That's how you feel? Well, eat that then, bitch. Give me my upgrade point. Level up, level up, level up, level up, level up, level up, level up.
Might be time for some big changes in life.
Definitely big changes. Like not working a stressful job. I need to stop doing that too. Speaking of, how's work going, bro? I'm so good.
I'm still not even working.
Oh, you should be stressing about shit then. Besides being broke.
We locked down for another 3 months at Jan.
How was y'all locked down for another 3 months when we about to start opening shit up here? That's fucking crazy. That sucks for you, bro. Definitely sucks for you, bro.
Year 1, 5 months now.
Uh, uh, uh. Attribute by 10, eh?
Looks good.
BC shit's fucked. It's about more than just COVID here, I think.
I won't be
They are
surprised.
passing new bills while everyone is so focused on this COVID.
Oh, hell yeah. Shit, we've been getting a bunch of new laws and shit passed too because of this shit. Motherfuckers be thinking they in a free country. Meanwhile, they signing their whole motherfucking life freedom and everything away. Mm, okay. So, like, close combat and range. Mm, I think my close combat's kind of weak right now.
That's right, man, so focused on the COVID and nothing else. Bill C10 here in Canada would pretty much make it so we would only seen Canada media on the internet and TV.
Bruh, that's everywhere. Shit, you think we see any doggone news from Europe over here? Or fucking, we don't see anything about Canada here. Shit, y'all motherfuckers is close. Y'all connect to us. Shit, hell no, we not gonna see no news from no other places, cause then we gonna see how the fuck they fucking really live. It might be like, shit, nigga, I like the way they live over there. Let me go there. Shit, there's a lot of motherfuckers that want to leave the U.S. right now. So I've got these already. So I can do box, circle box, Xbox, box, and box triangle.
I see everything about you guys, lol.
But yeah, we see nothing about fucking Canada at all.
I see everything about you guys lol. But also have many friends in the USA.
Yeah, that too. Uh, Square, square, triangle. Square, 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 square. X square, circle square, and just square. So that's when I got a weapon.
Clothes make you look unnaked.
Alright, I think we're back in.
Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight.
The once was, they call it. Clawbar! The clawbar.
That pipe looks weak. The clawbar should come in handy. Whoa. It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it. The morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress, promised to affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you. Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
Interesting.
Just a few moves left. Make them count. There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
Well, that sucks.
The sound of spark metal going pew-pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. Just a few moves left. Make them count. There you go. The Wheeled One is outnumbered. You'd better help him out. That's the last of them. Let's talk to the Wheeled One before backup arrives. That's the good stuff.
Loma Utulu ba yowo.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why.
Beboko contabe le yayato.
He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up.
Befarbihita un tokob kirko.
He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed.
Yuba tolu loa tolu tum.
There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true.
Befarbihita un tokob kirko.
The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad.
Mopu far kobi toledrea ya mauloa.
The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past.
Mopu far kobi tolemawawanya.
It's a scar you're covering under that eye patch, isn't it? But he would have recognized you anyways. You look exactly like your Muma. There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end. He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have. It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land. After the old village was destroyed and you disappeared, a struggle between the families erupted, and over time, the disciples turned against each other. Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
I'm trying to watch a lot. Instead, this one to be close. It's a super moon. This is one that's closest to Earth. you gonna be like, you ain't gonna be able to believe in this though. If you keep thinking like that, you're not gonna be able to do with them. Cause they go with by the moons and stars and all stuff like that, and that's what they saying. If you can't believe that, then you ain't gonna believe in what.
Wassip.
Nice little area.
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Mooma knows you are here. Sounds like he thinks she does, despite your heart growing dark. There's nothing as powerful as a Mooma's love.
Who said my heart was dark? I guess I went down the light side.
He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life. You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki. The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding. You found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The Nono's key energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life. Only time will tell. At least his intention is to dedicate his life to it. He has the feeling the fate of the world You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal... You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. He's grateful for all the help he can get. There's lots of Nono out there that need to be guided to the roots of the Pensai tree. They're hiding in the glitter grass that mostly grows deep inside damp caves, where they draw mineral from the natural rock. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the... But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree. Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect. You can already see the effects from how reckless those before us acted, and unless something changes, we're doomed. The land won't survive the side effects of the old world's industrial advances. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you. You did good here today. No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the Lupin camp with her disciples. Wonders if they let the Predator family live or not. He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of...
Ayamulaya. Tamuk Gabamuktab.
He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain.
Kotuvon ko kumvunkono.
The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived.
Weta gono fofo bagwa papamu.
Records tell of the ruinous devastation the Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land. The apocalypse sparked a re-evolution, the Second Coming, and our lineage. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc-Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Noko has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Googlide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast.
Kotuvon ko kumvunkono. Mauya.
Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support.
Mauya. Fofo bagwa papamu.
He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved. His friends have prepared something specific for each World Eater. The Mekton, the Octopod, the Majute, and the Googlide are almost ready to ride. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters. You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb. Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters. A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see. Let's see. Must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. The World Eaters have made their marks on our world over time. That's not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake. Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive. He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here.
You put it out? You did not call me. I promise you did not. And you know you did. What the fuck wrong with you?
He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart.
Almighty Jenkins, what's up? No, some ashes.
Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions. He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this personal.
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
Is this game for kids?
I mean, I think kids can play it, but I wouldn't exactly say it's for kids. It's kind of for anybody.
There's Out of Date again. He must have missed something important. Out of Date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are 2 nearby. The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same.
I love you, Dad.
If you say so.
The
Tough love,
Jagni
kid.
tribe
Tough
only
love.
ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out of Date says
He stole that line from Thanos' Destiny Arrive all the same.
To either Jagni's or Myriad's side.
If you say so.
He believes the tribe Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part. Myriad is convinced that defeating the World Eaters is the only way the world can be saved, but they've been forced to focus on their rivalry with the Jagni tribe. Out of Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
I miss you, Dad.
Yeah, no. Like I said, that's what happens when you got a fucking job that makes you work 10 hours a day. I miss me too.
Rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be? It's unusual that natural tunnels like this still exist. Most of them got flooded. This area was beautiful before the tribe war began. Look at it now. It's a war zone. That's the Myriad Tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know. It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Says everyone wants to see the Sifu. You're in luck, though, as his schedule just opened up.
Sibi? La vanen aginkan man. Geradna fala hutut mustugai la wute.
The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace. The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 has preceded you. The wall that separates them from the other side? The wasteland you came from? He guesses the time spent there just left a blank space in your memory, as empty and barren as the wasteland itself. He's convinced you've returned for a reason, and is glad you chose to come here. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples.
sit on. So you've been on that screen for like the longest.
Damn. I guess I did.
Can boof. Get a one thing. Thinking.
Your Muma invented Wung Fu. Originally, it consisted of unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain.
Bloody tick.
The Sifu says it's time to set the past aside, at least for now. Unrest is sweeping the land, and there are rivals in all directions.
Can boof. They're ganking alla Dubai.
Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor. If you believe there's some good in everyone, there's still hope for tomorrow. You'll unite the tribes and defeat the World Eaters to save the Tree of Life.
They're ganking alla Dubai.
He was hoping you'd join them. You understand that there's no harm in doing good to others. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can unite the other tribes. The one you should coerce first is the Jagni. The Jagni tribe may believe that fear and hatred will lead them to domination. A vanquisition of the tribes and destruction of the Tree of Life won't be the restart they want. It's just an end to everything. Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even those who desire peace have been forced to prepare for war. They might bring them war, but they'll never take away their inner peace. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. You both have gentle minds, so they want to wage a gentle war. A war that bonds as much as it breaks. Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've dealt with the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite their tribe with yours and let your kin share land again. They passed the point of no return as their words lost power and see no other way forward than using violence to combat violence. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor.
thinking of what, Naya?
He remembers your kind and unselfish soul, and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good. Anyway, the memories you make with your family are strong, and can sometimes come to life. Passing the old village on your way to the first rival outpost might help. Even though it's now a different place from a different time, it is a place that'll make you remember.
Alright. Cut it off right there. I'm tired, going to sleep. I'll resume tomorrow.